Comic book fans, this is H.H. Sherman from Sigma Comics, coming to you live from New York City. And I'm going to tell you about issue 4 of Here Comes Calico, which you absolutely need to get right on sigmacomics.com or at your local comic book store. If they don't have them, just tell them you want to read Here Comes Calico, and they'll get you copies at sigmacomics.com. So let's talk about issue 4. In issue 4, the Calico confronts his first supervillain, and he is in incredible danger. This supervillain is absolutely no joke. So if you want some serious action and intense combat, issue 4 of Here Comes Calico, check it out. In issue 4, we start out with a bit of an additional origin story. There's so many initial points to how Hector becomes the Calico. And this one talks about how he comes across the suit that he wears and the people who are backing him in this endeavor, that is, fighting animal abuse. So that early part of the story is told here in issue 4. You also get to meet a new character who is the underboss, or I should say the boss of the underworld of New York City, ODB, the $1 boss. And he is a character, let me tell you. He is an incredible character, and he's accompanied by Stash, his right-hand man. So I think together they do a pretty gruesome job of bringing some serious crime into New York City. And you also get to learn about them. And of course, the overall arc of the story is Hector's pursuit of this asshole, Claw, who unfortunately did some terrible things to a dog in issue 1 of Here Comes Calico. And that's really driving the Calico in this first volume of Here Comes Calico. I mean, the Calico despises this a-hole, and with good reason. And let's remember who the Calico is. How Calico gets intel on people who abuse and kill animals. He goes after these people with extreme, and I mean extreme justice. And I call them people, but they're real a-holes. They're garbage bags. And you'll see how Hector engages these people in the pages of Here Comes Calico. So we get to learn more about his pursuit of this a-hole. And we also get to meet a couple of new characters here. A couple of wrestlers. And that takes place in a very interesting part of the city. And that juxtaposition between the wrestlers and the location is pretty entertaining, let me tell you. We also get into the suit, the details of the suit. A lot of people ask us about this suit and what it comprises. You guys are going to be satiated. Those cravings will be quelled, let me tell you, in issue 4. Folks, you're really going to love issue 4 Here Comes Calico. I guarantee you go out and get it, or go to sigmacomics.com and pick it up. You will not be disappointed. You are absolutely going to love Here Comes Calico, and in particular, the Calico's methods of bringing these a-holes to justice. This has been H.H. Sherman from Sigma Comics, coming to you from New York City, telling you once again, pick up Here Comes Calico issue 4 at Sigma Comics.